Hi Chad, welcome to another stream. How y'all doing today? We're back in normal realm. Yeah, we're back. No longer scuff stream. My voice is a little fucked because karaoke was fun. I have not had that much alcohol in a very long time. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. I don't remember what yesterday's problem was, so we're gonna relearn what I answered while in a drunken stupor after the holiday party. So yeah, we're gonna resolve whatever day I solved here, day 10, and then we're gonna do some sqlite. Let me say hi to everyone who's here, and then we'll jump into things. Dung Time Lord was first today. I believe that's your first. Large Poppy's also here. Yes, your first. Nice. D-Dels was also here. Fixter J, how's it going? JJMC, good to see you. Standard Robot says, fuck it, we write. Indeed. Grandpa's iPad's also here. How you doing? No more scuff streams. Yes, we're back to normal streams. I watched some of one of the VODs. I should have watched them earlier because the sound quality thing that people were talking about, and I was like, no, I did a test and it was fine. When I did my test, I was just speaking, my normal voice, not the excited stream voice. And so I was peaking over and over, and OBS has a default peak filter, and so it was just dropping all of the audio. So I'm sorry, it was worse than it could have been, and if I would have just watched a little bit of the VOD, I would have fixed it. But alas, such is life. It was middle of the night and inebriated, and we don't always think, so that's what I think. So anyway, Pokemon fans also here. Hello. Graduation was boring. We just got called and left. I mean, it's graduation for you. But congratulations, nonetheless. Silly Buttons is also here. Hello. Good to see you again. It's been a while. It's good to see you again. Useless Pony, how's it going? Preox, hello. Arrowbounce, good to see you. It was fine, quite a throwback. Yeah, but I feel like even on the old setup, I didn't peak. It was more just that it was lower quality, but yeah. But the bot's back, and channel play redemptions are back. I'm gonna try putting the browser in here, because that felt more efficient to swap between these two than it did for me to like fuck around and find the actual window down there. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. A little micro optimization. Okay, we need to do a few things to AOC 2022, which is we need to run all the timings for day 7 onwards, because we actually rewrote day 7 and put those into our code, and then we need to do day 10 in SQLite. AOC 2022 day 7. Here we go. NSO, hello. Part 1. Barely functional today. If I get better than top 1K, I'll count it as a win. Silly Buttons! That one is not enabled. That one is not. That one's off until January. Sorry. Off until January. Because I don't want it to go off in the middle of solving Advent of Code. I'm sure you understand. I'm sure that makes sense, right? But those bits, they don't go away. So those I will have to do 5 minutes of Vim at some point. Yeah. We pay enough, can we just do no Babby in January? That's technically yes. Technically that's possible. Yeah. That makes 0 sense? What do you mean that makes 0 sense? What makes 0 sense? God damn it. What are you doing? Okay, we need to fill these out. This part is super boring. It's weird that the first one was the fast one. Usually it's like the third or fourth one. Oh no. You're racking up those points there. It's gonna be painful when I turn it back on. It'd be 2.2 million bits to make you use it for 30 days straight. Yeah, I would not recommend contributing that many bits. That would not be a wise financial decision. We'll put it that way. 9. Oh, I only ran that one once. Whatever, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, the wrong input. That would certainly crash. Sure, that backslash is not a problem, right? Yes, yes. Reemdy. Time Traveler, hello, hello. How you doing? With your points spending. Oh, I was gonna say. It'd be an interesting one to spend bits on. Wow, whatever the fuck I did for part 2 here was real slow. We're in milliseconds land. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then we have to figure out what day 10 actually was, because, remember it. Well, it seems like the runtime was fast, so. I remember saying that I think it's going to be easy in SQLite, but I don't remember what the problem was. Oh, I remember what the problem was. Yeah, I remember the problem now. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay, this one's the part 2. Producing this output is going to be very tricky, though. Very tricky. Yeah, part 1 is going to be trivial. Part 2, that one's going to be a doozy. Sleeban says, I thought it was Sunday. Come to find out it's only Saturday. True, it is indeed Saturday. Yeah. Okay. Add the shoe. Fill in timings for problems done on laptop. Okay. Let's figure out how to do day 10. Day 10. I can probably just read my code. And someone needs to notify me when we're getting close to midnight so that I don't go over. All right. Yeah, this is the compute the x value and then multiply the thingy things at the certain points. Right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to compute them at all points and then write a select query. Does TGIS have relation with schedulers? I don't know, Beard Neck. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're talking about. What? Oh no. Okay, I think this one's actually very, very easy. We don't need these triggers. We do need you. And we'll have create table vals, and we'll have I int and x int. And we will insert as we parse. We could probably just run the whole code rather than trying to slurp it up. You scrambling while slightly drunk to set up after the day had already started was funny. Oh my god. That sounds pretty good. Kegsit, hello, hello. How's it going? That does sound like something I would do. Okay. What do we need to do? We need to have instruction count. And we need to iterate we need to iterate I every time. I needs to start at 1. So we can actually make it start at 0. So we're gonna have I, X, and we are going to have instruction and N. Yeah. So we can have I is 0, X is 1. And instruction can be nope. And N can be 0. Yes. Okay, so nn dot I plus 1. Okay, that part is easy. X is going to be switchy or switcheroo. Maybe this is just an adder. Maybe this is just value 0. Yeah. So then we can do case nn dot n when 0, then nn dot x plus nn dot add. Maybe we'll call this val. Yeah, so this will be the instruction value. This will be how many instructions we need until we get there. Else nn dot x end. So that's the x value out of the way. Val case nn dot n when, or case, I like this, when nn dot n is equal to 0. When nn dot n equals 0. When it is 0, we need to populate our adder with our instruction. We need to read a line. Otherwise, it'll just be nn dot val. So case when nn dot rest like noop, then 0, else we need to parse. Sqlite create table wat s, insert into wat values, add x. Oh, we can actually just do, yeah. 10 loop char 10 select subster s 5 inster s char 10 minus 1 or minus 5, probably minus 6, probably plus 6 minus 6. There we go. Okay, that's not so bad. Else subster nn dot rest 6 inster nn dot rest char 10 minus 6. Okay, so when the tick counter has fallen to 0, we read the next instruction. When it is noop, then we set the incrementer to 0. Otherwise, we set the incrementer to whatever integer value we have here. Cool. I'm doing well, Kexit. Okay, so that gets us val. Let's do n. Case when nn dot n is equal to 0. Oh, this should say then. Then case when nn dot rest like noop, then 0. Case when nn dot rest like add x. Oh, actually we just say else. Else 1. Otherwise, if it's not 0, then it becomes 0. Else 0. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay, so that gets us n, and then we need to do our rest. So case when nn dot n is 0, then we chop a string off. Subster nn dot rest inster nn dot rest char 10 plus 1. Otherwise, it's nn dot rest end. And this should implement our state machine. Select ix. Actually, ix val n from an n, just to see what we get there. Error near else. Well, kill me. Because I did not do this properly. Means I did this one wrong as well. I forgot my ends. I did this one right though. Okay, now we are cooking with gas. Okay, cool. I don't know if that's right, but we're just gonna trust. And so now we can do insert into vals, select ix from an n, and then we can do select sum I times x from vals where I in, what were those interesting ones? Ezekiel, hello, how you doing? 20, 60, 100, 140, 180, 220. Fuck yeah, let's go. Part 1. Part 2, how the fuck? Julian playing some MTG Arena. I was watching people play MTG in real life at the Toronto office. Part 2 is easy to have the full list. Yeah, it's easy to get whether things are bits on or bits off. But printing it nicely in SQLite is going to be... That's the tricky part. That's the tricky part. Victor Jake says, any ideas about PyCon 2023 and SLC? Company I'm interviewing for is headquartered there, and we already talked about me going. Oh shit! I was supposed to talk to work about going to PyCon. I assume that they'll sponsor me to go, so I probably just buy a ticket. Although they had company tickets last time, so I should do this around. But yeah, I will be at PyCon either way. I'm not giving a talk. I'm gonna maybe try and do a lightning talk. I use standard libraries text trap for part 2. Well, that doesn't help me with SQLite, but that makes sense. Okay. I think it's easy to get the bits. Folding them into strings is dumb. Because it's really just this math, right? I didn't mean to lend to you. It's really just this. This is whether it's on or not. And I can just select this out. So that's not hard. The hard part is folding it. I could do 40 joins, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think I'm gonna do a... Yeah, I think we're gonna do a with recursive. Then we're gonna have a string. We're going to have is. That's really all I need. Select 0 empty string union all. Select n.I plus 1. Cool, easy. And then this is case select x minus 1 is less than or equal to I minus 1 mod 40 and I minus 1. Oh god. Oh, this might be bad. Give me a sec. Everything was all right. My dad just forgot something. Sports guy, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. But yeah, we're back now. Sorry about that. I had to answer something. And I minus 1 mod 40 is less than or equal to x plus 1. From vals, where vals.I equals nn.I plus 1. Plus 1? Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Case this, when 1, then octothorpe, when 0, then this. And then what else do we have to do? We have to add a new line. We have to start it over. Oh shit, we have to start over. Ashcan Magic says lots of suspicious individuals doing AOC and SQL this year. I do this every year, so Swerve Guy says I was literally thinking the other day, what if I wanted to just me stream? Would anyone watch? Yeah, I guess the answer is yes. Usually more people are watching. We only have 32 today. They'll probably show up at midnight though. Dot Labs, Lolo, new keyboard. Actually, it's the old keyboard, but yeah, it's a different keyboard. I need to handle the end of the line. Or I need to handle when things are big enough. I think we need to do... I could just build one giant string and then slice it. It's weird stream times so the real fans watch Discord. Yeah, Discord and Twitter. I'm gonna start with this. Select max I from vals. I'm gonna start with this. Should be nn.s. I'm gonna start with this and see if that even gets us close. Oh. Okay. I think that actually does get us close. So then we need to do type another thing on here. Case nn.I minus 1 mod 40 and 1, then char 10, else this, and why is it plus 2? I'm not gonna think about this too hard. I don't know why it's plus 2. Also why there's an extra blank line at the end. Oh. What? Why did adding an and? Is there some weird fucky operating precedence here? Excuse me, what? Is it because I'm doing this? Well, now it's fucked up again. Now it makes sense. Okay. Now it works, but I am very confused with what I just saw. But it doesn't matter because we got it. And now I have 50 minutes to figure out something to work on. Okay. Day 10 in sqlite. Sweet. Deanna Berg, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. What is AOC in programming? I don't have that as an explains video, so I gotta find it on my YouTube channel. Oh, did I update the bang AOC command? Is that the old video or the new video? It is the new video. Well, you can learn about what advent of code is by watching this video. Does sqlite have a pivot unpivot function? I might. How to pivot in sqlite? sqlite lacks a pivot function. So the best you can do is hard code some left joins. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, the answer is it doesn't have pivot, so you could probably do it using with recursive, but at that point you might as well just with recursive. And I initially saw part 2 of my logic for the first and last columns were setting them all to lots of dots. I was unable to read the answer and get the star regardless. Yeah, if you watch my drunk, it's coming back to me. If you watch my drunk solution, I remember that we had like a whole bunch of vertical text and like the first character was obscured. And I just was like, yeah, maybe it's a P. And that's how I got my point. And then we fixed it. And I went to karaoke. Second dude, welcome, welcome. I try a few text editors actually read the letters. Yeah. Challenges mean to old men who can't see anymore. Right? That's a lot of hooks. It's not that many. It's exactly the amount that I need. Now you learn PyTest with the Pokemon stuff. It's time to set up a support function that converts the outputs like day 10 to an image that runs OCR on it. Yeah, or I could just find enough answers because Eric's been doing puzzles like this for years, and I'm pretty sure they all use the same character font, and so we could just know what those are and do it. Because if we look at like AOC 2021, for instance, do we have an art that year? Yeah, we did. I think this is the same font. Like the G? We had a G here. Yeah, it's the same G. So in theory, Eric uses the same font for this. We could just parse them. Props for not being lazy. No, you know, I'm producing video content on the internet that people watch and sometimes emulate my behavior, so I might as well do the right thing. And if you're not doing the right thing when no one's watching, then what's the point, right? The first character was an R. There's a comment from somebody on a post on the subreddit that had a link to an OCR reader. Yeah. I found out there are multiple input sets by accident. Instead of copying and pasting, I just typed an answer and it was coincidentally the right one for some other data set. Yeah, that happens. That happens a lot. There are many data sets there. But yeah. Anyway, that gets us caught up on SQLite. I think this is now the longest I have done SQLite for AOC. Let me validate that real quick. AOC 2021. Oh no, we did up to day 10 in 2021 as well. So if we do tonight, this will be the longest I've lasted in SQLite. What was day 11 last year? Oh. Yeah, I can see why I didn't even attempt this one in SQLite. Do you remember? Do we remember this problem? The chain reaction jellyfish problem. What did I even do for part 2? I feel like this is the had to optimize something. No, this seems simple. Huh. Trash Can Magic, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Dino says I've got 10 for 10 using my work stuff this year. Nice, nice. It is a Saturday puzzle, so we are perhaps in for a doozy tonight. I guess what I can do is see what other open source shit I was gonna do. Scratch wiki OS to do. This is that is not gonna fit in 40 minutes. Neither is that. This I could maybe do. Oh, we should just do this. Yeah. I didn't look into why this is failing. Well, I've been working on fixing the CI, which a whole bunch of shit all broke at once. Swift broke. Rust stuff was just wrong. .NET was broken. Python 2 went poof. There was a test missing for Rust. And now there's one more thing, which is failing on all the platforms, so at least it's good. This is actually the first year I've done this. Do they get significantly harder by the end? Yes, they roughly increase in difficulty as things go. Roughly. Some people are better or worse. Some rewards are missing? Yes, there are several that are intentionally turned off because they are disruptive to me doing AOC. So yes, desk up and down and changing my theme and one of the other ones is off. 215. Which one did you want, Kexit? What did you want? Did you want switch keyboard? We could use 2 keyboards at once. Oh shit. This is way harder than just using the split keyboard somehow. Where's the H? Git rebase -I origin main. Oh my god, this is pain. This is pain. I would be lying if I said I wasn't hoping for it to ramp up a bit. Oh, some of them are very hard. Here, I'll give you timings from last year, for instance. So like, yeah, my that's what I get for drinking, I guess. But here's like 2021. Like the first puzzle I was solving in like minutes, and you know some of them are half-hour puzzle, and I'm still 400. You know, 3 hours in, and I'm 1300. Like They get a little tricky. They get a little tricksy. There's one you left to the next day last year? No. I finished all of last year on time. The year before, I think I think you're mixing up 2020 with 2021, which we all are still, because we're still in this crazy fucking pandemic bullshit. But yeah, even like leaving this one to the second day, I was still in the top 6,000. Like they do get a bit more difficult over time. But yeah. I think day 10 that year was the first one that needed optimization. Day 10 this year. Oh man, I zoomed on day 10. Maybe I'll get points again today. No, there's no way. Although I think I have more points this year than I had up till that point. So maybe I'm on pace to getting more. I don't think so. Today is day 11. Of course it is. Fuck. They get super tricky, like needing to optimize memory or time complexity or have a database. No, not things like that, but you'll have to be algorithmically clever. Like you can't, so far, I think all of the problems so far you've been able to brute force and have them complete in a reasonable amount of time. The later ones, you'll have to choose the right data structures and like choose a smarter algorithm or learn some fancy mathy thing, or I clicked wrong. That's for something else. You can nearly always brute force the fuck out of the first half-ish. Yeah. Reasonable amount of time to speak for yourself? Perhaps, yeah. I mean, some of us are using actual programming languages. Even last year when there was some specific algorithm you just had to know existed? Yeah, so last year there was a CRT problem, which I didn't know. Do you open Paint when shit gets serious? I do. In fact, one of my first clips on my channel is me doing shit in MS Paint. Let's see if I can find it. But the clip is something like your mom likes my meme or something like that. Yeah. Ooh, clips all time. Here we go. I gotta scroll a bunch. The thumbnail has cubes on it because it's me with Paint open. Oh, nope. Always difficult to find a clip. I wish I could just search, but you can't, because why would that? Here's the truck nuts clip. Damn. I could have sworn it was more than 20 views, because I know I've looked it up a bunch of times. Oh yeah, if you look at the AWC Paint Twitter, there's a bunch of AOC problems there too. Often I will use Paint also to visualize the SQLite ones, because they have a little bit more thinking involved than being able to actually use that one's certainly a thing. Being able to use an actual programming language. I don't think I'm gonna find this. I think I've scrolled past it. These are like tiny view clips. There's no way. Anyway, you also have to take my word for it. But we do use Paint. One of them with the title password. Oh my god, Oxy, you found it. You found it. Yeah, this is one of the early AOC. This was 2019, I think. We were doing cube intersection or octahedron intersections. Why can't I hear this? Can you hear this? Oh, because it's in my VM. It's in my VM. Right, my VM doesn't have sound intentionally. Here we go. Yeah, this is old sound too. Robot says regex is the real programming language. Regex regular expressions are not Turing complete, so I don't think you can call them a programming language. Well, I don't think that's how you can define programming language. I don't think a regex is a programming language. I'll put it that way. But how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We do sometimes write crazy regexes. Not often, but sometimes. Okay, I have 30 minutes. That should, surely I should be able to fix CI in 30 minutes. Okay, so there is a line that's not covered in this file. It was line 150, no, 125? 153? I think it's this line. 215, if I had to guess. Because that's what I was mucking around with before. Yeah, okay, 215. So this is tough because there's only one Python version installed. And this is important behavior, but I don't have a good way to test it anymore. Because Azure Pipelines removed remove Python 2. Oh, I wonder if PyPy is there. I wonder if PyPy is there. I could use PyPy because that would not match this, and I would be able to write a test there. Get the checkouts. I wrote PyPI. Test me. So I can Windows. I can just get rid of you and you, and we'll just set it to this, and we'll say. Do that. Because if we have PyPy, then we can write a really easy test. That is valuable as well. The people that solve AOC puzzles in Perl? Of course. In fact, Eric has written a good chunk of advent of code in Perl. Like there's a bunch that, like Eric was talking about how a big chunk of the backend is Perl. I believe Eric's primary language is Perl. Which is wilding. that man's is I don't want to say crazy, but Perl is certainly a choice. Bash exited with code 137. Oh, that means command not found. That means command not found. Damn. PyPy 3 command not found. We could monkey patch. Yeah, because I don't think any of these tests are going to cover this. Oh, actually, this is running this stuff on main, so this will run the Python 2 test, which should hit my Ray's ass. Okay. Yeah. Test local rebuild Python 2. Yeah, so I deleted that test, which is what I was covering it before. No. We need to say this executable matches. I think if I set this to false, Yeah. We will be able to test this. Repository test language version. HV says, do you ever lose the motivation for a little bit? Yeah, all the time. Do you think Perl programmers get asked, like, why don't you use a modern language at family gatherings? Family fatherings? You got a little Freudian slip there, trash can. I love when all the men in the family get together to procreate. Yes. Test versioned Python hook. This should be test language version Python hook. We patch this to force virtualenv executing with -p, since we can't reliably have multiple Pythons available. CI. Bench.object Python this return value equals false. That should get it to raise ass. Assuming I've done this correctly. I can remove the raise ass. Yes. And that should fix the tests in theory. Force the -p branch to run in for language Python under test. Well, shit, if that's gonna fix that, then what am I gonna do for the other 27 minutes? Burnout cycle is constant? Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I don't feel like I'm burning out by doing advent of code every day, but I feel like I'm gonna need a little sleepy sleep come January. But yeah. Picture Jake says, I'm taking nearly 3 weeks off this holiday season. Very excited to do nothing. Ooh, that sounds good. I don't know that I'm gonna take time off. Not yet. Because we don't officially do a code freeze, but we're also just like, hey, work on whatever the fuck you want to work on. Good luck, have fun, just don't break prod. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that I kind of want to do that I feel like would be cool. But yeah. Delete you. I have sneeze. I really do use the unlimited PTO. Yeah, I need to use mine more. I should look at how much I've used so far and then just be like, shmeep shmop, I take this time off. At least that way I use it. Okay, that should fix that. This we can do pretty quickly. This is a refactor for a few things that I've done. Precommit is already, I have a branch already ready for this. It would just be precommit CI. Oh, I feel like I'm congested. God, I hope I'm not. I don't particularly love the feeling of compulsion that has come with AOC, especially if putting in 8+ hours of programming on the clock. What do you mean by compulsion? Like addiction, or like that you're obligated? I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. I think AOC is fun. That's why I do it. If I didn't have fun, I wouldn't do it. That'd be fun. I think they're killing this feature. Sticks of butter. One day we will stick some butter. And it will be a glorious day. But today is not that day though. No sticks of butter today. Fuck. I don't know what I want to do. This is a lot of tedium. Might be fun though. You're gonna keep saying that until one of us just does it? Yeah. Yeah. Another thing that I want to do, maybe I'll do this tomorrow. Maybe I shouldn't tell you. I'll just spoil it. I'm gonna, so in the latest Pokemon games, here, I'll just show you. Do I have my controller? Yeah. In the latest Pokemon games, CB Meeks, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Hello. Controller. What the fuck? Why isn't it true? There we go. Okay, so in the latest Pokemon games, that was weird. It let me dismount while in a menu. In the latest Pokemon games, you can twirl, like this, and there's no limit to the speed that you can twirl, so you can just make the controller go faster and faster, and you will twirl faster and faster. So I want to use my Switch controller to make it go infinite speed. And then I'm gonna record a YouTube short of it because I think it would be funny. But yeah, you can just keep going faster and faster, and it looks ridiculous, but I want to see how fast the computer controller can do it. Crash the game. Yeah, spoilers. I kind of want to end the clip by putting up the crash screen. I don't think it's actually gonna crash the game, but I think the short would be funnier if that's how it ends. But anyway, I want to do that, but I think I'll just do that tomorrow. Mark C. Oh, thank you for the sub. Welcome to Subdom. At tier 1. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we'll go back to the code. But I think that'll be funny. I don't know. Maybe I can get like the TikTok voice at the beginning. How fast can you spin in Pokemon Sword and Scarlet and Violet? Locker codes, low, welcome, welcome. Okay, we got 20 minutes. Let's do one of the pre-commit CI repos and move it over. Actually, I want to say that yeah, we already have that branch. Maybe it's already done. Maybe I just need to merge it and validate it and stuff. $36 commits. What could go wrong? A lot, apparently. How is there a conflict here? My pie. Continue. All right, so my pie should pass in theory. And if I fuck up one of these by, let's say, changing table to int, it should give me an error message. It wasn't giving me an error message before. Incompatible import of KV store. Assign name has type module. Local name has KV store. Yes. Oh, it even tells us the member mismatch. That's pretty nice. Okay. The other thing I wanted to check is in here. I forget why I needed these. But I think it's right. Cool. Sweet. The feature works. Perhaps you can spin so fast that the wagon wheel effect takes over? You mean the like where the frame rate thing lines up? Walker Code says I spent 4 hours on a bus to go skiing only to find out they closed them out. Oh no. Oh no. Airbun says, think I've recovered enough that I can actually somewhat think through today's problem by the time it starts. Think on the side effects of the booster shot didn't really. Oh, the booster. Oh my god. Yeah, the booster. Well, all of the vaccines have made me not a person for like 2 or 3 days. Um, yeah, and I think the last one I had like weird hallucinations and like mix between dreams and like sleepwalking and shit. I don't know. I've had weird reactions to to I mean, don't get me wrong, I would much rather, fucking give me a shot every day and I will trip balls every day as long as I don't get sick. Like, god damn it, it's so worth it. How are you failing already? What? What's broken now? Oh, it's Tox 4. Oh. Oh. So I was gonna rewrite Tox because I didn't want to deal with Tox 4. Because Tox 4 seems infinitely more complicated, and yeah. But somebody stole the name I was gonna use on PyPI. So I was gonna call it XOXO. But somebody registered this name like literally a couple months ago. I don't even know what else is going to be broken in Talks 4. I don't even get any benefits from Talks anymore. This is why I want to rewrite and use. I wonder who else is complaining about this, because that one seems annoying and unnecessary. But create FAQ about 3 to 4 compatibility. Where is that? Where does this go? It doesn't mention anything about the passive thing. That seems maybe unintentional. Okay. Well, you know what? Passive is stupid, so we're just gonna do passive star. Because I wasted so much fucking time on this that, yeah. Passive star. Passive is stupid anyway. Yeah. Yeah, the FAQ page, yeah. I mean, I'm a Tox maintainer, but I don't think I'm going to be using Tox for it. As soon as I can find a way to factor it out. But hopefully no one takes the new name that's in my head that I'm not going to tell anyone, because then someone will register the name I'm thinking of. But I have a new good name. But kill me. Wonder what the fuck else is broken. Also, that doesn't match the name of the thing, does it? Yeah, PESM doesn't have an underscore. Cox, rocks. Those are all taken on PyPI. But how you doing, Nakler? Hello. Kedin says, how was AOC yesterday for you? I still need to finish part 2, but it wasn't so bad. I was drunk, so I was a little slow, and me actually solving it was all a blur. And then it became even more of a blur after I went to karaoke and had way too much to drink. Oh, I was a mess at karaoke, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I don't think I've had that much drink since probably since a work event at Lyft. Somebody made bad apple with yesterday's puzzle. I don't know what that means, Arrowbounce. What does that mean? Do I not want to know what that is? This is not something I Google on stream. Google is not being helpful here. Oh, there's a meme. Japanese dance pop song. I see. Huh. Interesting. 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 Pretty cool. Strike it up. Hello, hello. How you doing? Swear to God, if this is still failing. Ubuntu latest pipelines will use 2204 soon. Yeah, that's why I'm fixing this shit, because it's already using 2204. Here's the operating system. See? The fuck kind of warning is it when it's already done? Oh, by the way, it's gonna happen soon. AKA, it's already fucking happening. I give up on AOC because I'm working on my own side project. Makes sense, makes sense. Intro problems aren't too crazy, so I got bored. Well, knock on wood, I think today's gonna be a hard one. I have no prior knowledge, but it is a Saturday and we're past day 10, so I think we might have an algorithmically difficult one, which may mean the end of sqlite solutions. All right, did talks at least start this time? Yeah, here's the other problem that I have with new talks is look at all this fucking output. What is this underscore optional hooks? I don't need any of this shit. Just run my damn tests. Willem says, what is this building? This is pre-commit. This is pre-commit's tests. I have a feeling we shouldn't start a prediction. I mean, you guys can bet your points. You can do whatever you want. Hope it's something hard, but not something I can't do. I think anyone can do almost all of them. I've never actually used talks, felt a bit unnecessary for my use case. See, I felt it was really, really useful when I used to have more version-specific differences and when I cared about Python 2. And when my run commands were not exactly the same in every single repo. But I've since standardized on like coverage run -m pytest tests. Every single repo does that. Coverage erase, coverage run -m pytest tests, coverage combine in some repos. That's kind of the little asterisk, and then coverage report. All of mine do essentially the same thing, and I set up cov defaults, and it does all the coverage stuff for me. Like this is, you know, this part here is like bar for bar in every repo. I don't even use this environment. This is for convenience for contributors. Literally, this is all that talks is doing for me. It's encoding these 3 commands, but I use these same 3 commands everywhere. But really what I want to do is, you know, all of this is the same everywhere. So why do I need to write it in a file? So I'm going to make a tool that just does what I want. And maybe it'll watch convention and like my other, you know, my application repos, I might want something different. Like Tox -- dev is literally all I use. Added that feature to Tox, and then I don't use any other right now. But what is our prediction sitting at? 73% no, 27% yes. It's too smooth brain to figure out the rope thing. I mean to circle back to the directory one. Couldn't you just use the sqlite Python library to load the answer to a table and then boom, select star, answer solved? It's funny you say that, Grandpa's iPad, because I don't know if you're referencing this though. There's a question that I've answered on SQLite. How to read a text file line by line in a SQLite script. And someone's answer is literally just use Java to do it. You five-head? Why would you do this in SQLite? Five-head, use Java. Wilbo, hello. Boss Clutch, how's it going? But also, isn't this like the wildest Java code you've seen? Do wild line does not equal null. Certainly a choice. It's the most Stack Overflow answer ever. Yeah. Disclaimer: you shouldn't copy and paste this code. Replace each variable name and some instructions with someone that makes sense in your project. This is just an idea. What? Don't forget to close resources. What? What? I haven't seen do while loops since CS150. Well, yeah, Python doesn't have them, so we never use them there. Even in Intro to Programming, we were always like, yeah, do not do while. Do while, but do not do while. Because they're less than intuitive in my experience. Okay. I was going to merge that branch. But I'm not gonna have time to do it in any of the other repos. Does this increase the lines of code? I think it does. Slightly. Where's the little diff stat? Oh, never mind. No, it's very negative. Good. Okay. Cool. Do while, don't do while. Yeah, exactly. Any Java started working with the lab TA to do labs like a month in advance, right when we wrote them, and never went to the actual class. Nice. Did I make the leaderboard last night? No, I was trashed. Last night. I did not make the leaderboard. My babbies are all gone. I don't know what to tell you. You must have voted for the wrong one. I don't know. I didn't run the thing. So I assume that Dean Elf did it correctly. I guess I could look at the log. Follow. Got a bunch of shoutouts in channels that I recognize. Weird. Anyway, you put 50K on no today? Yeah, that's probably a safe bet. Yeah. Anyway. And next says, have you seen Colin Dean's talk on Make for Python projects? I think if you're using Make, you've failed. So I'm not gonna watch their talk. Yeah. Make means that your tools suck. Make is a shitty tool, and if you need Make, you have bigger problems. Make is a crutch. and no one can write a correct makefile. 0 people can write a correct makefile. And as soon as you introduce make, people will try and shove more shit into it, and then it'll become a maintainability disaster. Isn't Tox kind of like make though? A little bit, yeah. But it's not make. It doesn't try to be make. It doesn't try to be a build system. And people don't usually use make as a build system. They use it as a script runner, which it's not a script runner. I mean, it does run scripts, but it's not designed to be a script runner. And so it does it. It does it, but that's about where it stops. Let's get this set up and ready. Part 2, part 1, and then download. Let's go! Yeah, we can get a let's go. We can get a let's go. Can we get a let's go? I mean, sure. I like how you copied the MOTD message from the particular typo that they made. Because it wasn't anything-y, it was anything-y. which is a new one. I don't know that I've seen that one quite yet. I need let's go. Yeah, aren't you doing? You're doing AOC in Go. Wow. Oh man, the prediction today: 93% no. 15-1 if you're if you win. Willump might get a fuck ton of babbies if I get points today. Yeah. But how much time do we have left? A minute? Okay, we're almost there. Eric, hello. Eric, I have a question. Maybe this is a bad question. Do you use the same font every year for the text output ASCII arts? Are those letters constant? I've used more than one font. Okay, you have answered the question. They are not one-to-one. Great. Aerobounce is muting. Sounds good. I will see you all on the other side. And I have my nice scripts today, so I can click where I read off on chat, so I don't need someone to put a little underscore in things. Nearly 50-50 on the bet. Did somebody put a shit ton of points on yes? Why though? It's surely a bad bet, right? Grandpa's iPad put a fuck ton of points on yes. Damn. Why would they do that? I mean, the points are made up, but they don't really do anything, so. But yeah, good luck to everyone who's solving. Hopefully it goes well. Free babbies for me. Yeah. Let's go! We'll get one more let's go. There you go. Don't let me down, Grandpa's iPad. I'm gonna be real with you. I get points on less than half of them, so alright, anyway, good luck to everyone who's solving, and I will see you on the other side. We have thing to parse. I'm usually good at these. Lots of monkeys. Okay. Attribute levels. Worry levels. Okay. I think they have instructions of some sort, so we have to do some parsing. I'm good at parsing. We get number. 2 most active monkeys inspected 101 and 105 times. Multiplying those together. Figure out which monkeys to chase by counting how many items they inspect over 20 rounds. What is the level of monkey business after 20 rounds of stuff slinging simian shenanigans? Okay. All right. Starting items. List your worry level for each item monkey is currently holding. Let's parse first, since I can do that pretty quickly. For part in s dot split line or split back n we have we have we have YAML. I don't want to do YAML. It is YAML though. Split lines. I don't know that we actually need the ID. And these probably need to be integers. All right. Operation is going to be what am I doing? Adds or multiplies? Oh, and they could be variables as well. Okay. So we can just hardcode all of these, right? Yeah. Well, n okay, if old times old in lines 0, 1, 2, then function equals square, elif plus in lines 2, function equals functools, need to import that. Exploit TV, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Lines 2 dot split -1. This is mult. Okay. And then we have test and are they all just mods? Yeah, okay. Mod equals lines 3 dot split -1. And then they have a target. Yeah. Okay. All right, so that has given us our parsing. Shit. We have lemonk, and function. We have mod, which is int. We have true target int. We have false target int. And I think the initials are actually going to be something that we're going to be passing around. Do they pass them instantly? After each monkey inspects an item before it tests your worry level, your relief that the monkey's inspection didn't damage the item causes your worry level to be divided by 3. Wait, what the fuck is worry level? Where did that come from? Starting items lists your worry level for each item in the monkey's currently holding in the order they will be inspected. After it inspects item, before it tests your worry level, got it. Okay. Monkey inspects an item with a worry level of 79. Worry level is multiplied by 19. Do this. Monkey gets bored with the item. Worry level is divided by 3 to that. Not divisible, and then it throws. Okay, it inspects all of its items. $500 is thrown to 3. Okay, so it just inspects all of its current items and does a round. So we have to do 20 rounds. I'm just gonna make these mutable just to cheese, I guess. Monks.append monk starting function mod true target false target. For this in range 20 for monk in monks. I know they're not monks, they're monkeys. And what do we need to actually compute? We must active monkeys inspected this and this. Okay, so we just need to increment their scenes. Okay. For monk in monks. For I don't think I can ever pass it to itself, right? No, none of them ever pass themselves. Okay. For item in monk dot items. Then we need to do the thing. So we need to do item equals monk dot function item. And then what? Multiplied by this, divide by 3, and then checked. They inspect the item before it tests the level. Okay, that's easy. And then we integer divide by 3. And then if item mod monk.mod is 0, then monk dot true target dot append item, otherwise false target dot append item, and then we do monk dot items dot clear, and then scene dot sort scene -1 times scene -2. The fuck you mean you don't have an append? Why do you think you're a... Oh, should be items. I am done. Thank you, my pie. I was wrong. On to part 2. Okay, what do we got for part 2? Gonna be run a fuck ton of rounds. Really might never get your items back, so this is where you have to optimize. 10,000 rounds. Let's see how long 100 rounds takes. Let's do 200 rounds. 1,000 rounds? 10,000 rounds? Doesn't sound that bad. Oh, maybe it's bad for our input. Maybe it's not bad for the test? Wait, we just ran it. Is it not this number? Oh, we don't want to run the test. Fuck the test. I'm just going to submit this then. Query levels are no longer divided by 3 after each item is inspected. Oh. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. So this is like a prime sieve. This is some sort of prime sieve. Okay. Unless Python's big integer just handles this. I kind of doubt that it does. Like I'm guessing that RAM is going burr. Auto CPU so far. But yeah, it's not gonna get through that. Let's do 100 instead, just to see how slow this goes. Okay, that will complete. Oh, maybe, well, no, it's gonna exponentially get slower. Okay, so we need to actually math this out. Okay, let's figure out what these operations are actually doing, and then well, we can probably do it generically given this here. Or we can find a repeat. We can find a pattern. We can find a pattern. Yeah, because these usually come down to either we find a case where we have the same number of things that have happened, or yeah, like usually it's a recurrence somehow. So let's do just a few rounds of this and see what we get out of this. This ain't a scene and it's a goddamn art. Let's see if there is a recurrence. Seems like no. Are you glory points again? Nice, Airbounce. Trevor W, hello, welcome, welcome. Looks like I'm starting from the bottom of the Babby Barrel again. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a I don't know the math problem, part 1. So if I looked at the problem correctly, we started with a whole bunch of primes. No, these aren't prime. These are, though. So this is some, like, prime equivalence thing. But I didn't pay attention in the class that I learned this. But there's some, like, prime mod equivalence something. Oh, great. PDF. Modular arithmetic. Blah, blah, blah. Multiplying by a prime and then dividing by a prime? I think all we need to know here is whether it has these special factors. And squaring it does nothing. Right? Oh, but we have adding. What the fuck does adding do? Adding kind of ruins it. Yeah, adding like super ruins it. Because if there weren't adds, it's easy. You just like when you multiply it, you just know this factor is there. But I guess then it would always be there after that. It's only when it adds that it changes any of those things. Okay, time to learn some modular arithmetic. There's a page that has like all of the nice things. Oh, here it is. What is the triple equals? What is the 3-line equals? What does that mean? A congruence relation. Yeah, okay. Meaning that the equivalence relation is compatible with the operations of addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Oh boy. So how does addition work? A plus k is equal to b plus k mod n for any integer k. This just makes it sound too easy. You parse by hand? I mean, my parsing isn't far off from by hand. Okay, so I think adding 3 is actually the same as subtracting 3 from the item's value. I don't know what the multiplying does, though. Because why? Why do I think that's the case? All right, let's look at an example here. 82. 82 plus 8 would be 90. Mod 13. Isn't going to change it. Will you run this a second time? No, I'm just guessing now. That doesn't make any sense. K Black, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Equals means that a mod n equals b mod n for some integer n. Yeah, no, I know. It's a congruence. I'm literally reading the wiki page. Yeah, rank 165. Nice. So you must actually know the math, unlike me. Yeah, I don't know modular arithmetic, so that is my problem. So I need to somehow represent these congruence relationships and or these numbers somehow. Yeah, because the numbers get big too quickly, so I can't just multiply them. I can't just brute force this. Sadly. Find another way to keep your worry levels manageable. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Yeah. ChatGPT just told me it can't speak in Korean. Yeah, bots are dumb. Bots are dumb. Oh, I hate the mathy ones. I'm so bad at these. How do I even go about starting to think of this? I guess we could just run a few and look at patterns. Maybe. But the addition, I feel like the addition one's not going to help me. This is a difficult one. I haven't even started thinking about it. Yeah, well, it's just I don't know the math, so. Oh, I mean, you can probably resolve the channel point thing if people are past the 100. Yeah, because if it were just multiplication, it's easy. The addition is what is throwing me off. Oh, how do I even... Wait, I made it in part 1? Wait, I got points today? No way. Are you trolling or did Grandpa's iPad get? Oh, I did get points. Wait, so you got a shit ton of points then? Okay, so I went fast for part 1, but I don't know how to do part 2, so oh well. Oh well. How many points? Wait, you said you're on leaderboard? Oh no, you're not. You're 1 off of leaderboard, Aerobounce. That's what it was. Oh shit, I'm rich. Monkey 4 is a bottleneck since it exponentiates. I don't think squaring something doesn't change its divisibility. Are you saying that I can still use I can just let it be big numbers, but if I just make this one do nothing? Like, is this enough to make it fast enough? I have a feeling if it's not. I still think the repeated multiplication is going to kill us there. It does complete though. Is that really it? I'm over here trying to think of no, that's the numbers are off. Numbers are off. They're close. Can squaring change the divisibility? Yeah, let's think about it. Like 2 squared is 4. 4 plus 1 is divisible by 5, but 2 plus 1 is not divisible by 5. Okay, so it can change the divisibility. Hmm. The first day I'm not able to solve it. You can solve it. I'll be able to solve it too. I just have to... At least, I guess now that I know that it's just the squaring that makes this unmanageable. And of course that's present in the actual input. VWoo! Let's go! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Number theory is hard? Yeah, I never learned it and I like never use it, so it gives me trouble every time it comes up in AOC, which makes sense. And I learn it every year and then promptly forget it. Yeah, so the squaring plus the addition can result in other things. Oh, did you finish? VWoo, nice, nice. Vitamin K, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I mean, TikTok for the trick is as simple as the lanternfish. Tio Pizarro, what was the lanternfish trick? That was just like a big multiplication thing, right? I struggled with the reading on this problem. I think the reading was tricky in here. There was a lot of like there was a lot of what am I trying to say? There were a lot of tricks. Squaring doubles the number of prime factors since the test is a prime. Yes. I was thinking about just like counting the number of prime factors, but as soon as you do addition, it's not helpful anymore. I missed the not divide by 3. Yeah. Eric did put it in both places, so I missed the first one because I just skipped it. And then I saw it at the end. Yeah, like, I mean, we could represent the numbers without actually having their values. But like knowing that there are, you know, 2 7s and a 2, and then 2 2s and 4 7s, becomes kind of useless when you add 8 to it. Like your prime factorization is gone then. It's like you could represent the number 98 as a counter of 2 1 7 2. But I don't know how to turn this into, we would end up with 106, which is what? 3 9 20 54 times 2. So 2 6 9 2 2s and 3 3s, like that. An 8 here is 3 2s. So like addition seems not great. Look at all the tests and see what it's asking. Yeah, I know these are all prime. Well, for some value of prime. Like it's really how do we move things around? Jim Rubik's, you're doing the thing again. Seems like every stream now. I don't know why you do this every stream. Brett, hello. I usually do better when it's less of a typing speed test. Yeah. Kegsit, thank you for the gift sub. 2 GM Rubik's. Great Life Hard, hello. Welcome. Have you considered that the numbers have feelings? Yeah, I have thought about that. Oh, Pixels, hello. Now that I solved it, it's time to parse it. Keep thinking that your worry level is just one number instead of per item, and that monkeys could damage items. Eric, thank you for the follow, and Great Life Hard, welcome. We got both of them there. Yeah, I just like, I can think about them as factors, and I understand the translation there. But I don't know how to convert this into this via that, which is what I think I would need to do in order for that representation to be enough. And so that's where I have to actually understand the modular arithmetic part of it. I wonder if there's any change of mod. These. How can I represent the additions as multiplication? If I could represent those, then it's just all factors. I am still solving epsilon. I don't know maths. I don't understand the modulars. Because I use them once a year and it's during December. Do I want a hint? Sure. I mean, I know these are prime. I know squaring, doubles all the factors. Those things are obvious to me. I don't get how I go from addition to something simpler. Multiply all the divisors to get your modulus? So then you have a big... You have a big... Oh. Yeah, that is simple. Oh, it's so obvious in retrospect. Yeah, because then addition over this big modulus, because they're all prime. And so... Yeah, that seems a little obvious in retrospect. Here's my solution. Wait, what did you link? I don't know why the emote didn't show up. Yeah, that makes the problem like extremely easy then. But I don't know how else I would have derived that. Which is annoying. Is there a nice one-liner way to do this? Is the operator... Or is it in iter tools? There trying to be too cute here. No. Math.prod, is that a thing? Oh, when did that come around? Has that been around forever? New in 3.8, okay. That's why I don't know it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so that's, I guess, 2 arguments. Oh, we don't splat, yeah. Gonna take a generator. Oh, it was gonna multiply by 0, yeah. Yeah. So the reason this works, it's so obvious why this works now. It's because addition and addition and subtraction and multiplication are all equivalent if your prime factor that you're dealing with, if your modulus includes all of your prime factors, which is, I believe there's a thing where they talk about coprime here. No, it's not that one. KA, KB. Might be this one, but that's not the one I'm remembering. There's one where they show, I don't know, it's somewhere in here. But yeah, that's kind of the reason. It's still slow though, but anyway, we got there. Cool. I'll take the points on part 1. And a long ass time for part 2. All right, let's see. We can probably get this working in SQLite. Ooh, actually, how would I do this in SQLite? Because I need to do something a bunch of times, and I need it to work part at a time. Yeah, I don't know how this one's gonna be messy in SQLite. Rank 52? Yeah, I mean, I'm good at parsing. I'm good at implement simple thing quickly. Rank 49 actually, not 52. 52 points. But I think I'm behind in points than I did last year, so I am not improving. Slit lines, yeah. We want 1, 2, 3. No, 4 and 7. Int line dot split 4 line dot split. I should just throw this into Google Sheets. That would have been the smarter way. And of course, I cannot count. Yeah, I had 231 points last year. I have 180 this year, so I'm a little behind. A little behind. Okay, how can I represent these state changes? And I need to do them in order is the other problem. Yeah, like doing for loops in SQLite is a pain. I think I'm gonna try, actually, you know, moving the items is not hard. But doing them in order is tough. RKB says, I still have 0 points this year, but we're neck and neck on the private leaderboard. That's kind of wild. That's probably because you've done much better at the part 2s than I have. Oh, not that button. Yeah, you're I mean you're kicking my ass in the private leaderboard. I assume this is Larry NY. I'm beating Moomy though, so that's always good. How am I doing on this one? Oh, it's not even close. Yeah. Someone forgot to click their sponsor badge though. But I feel like I'm always gonna win the work one. Here, hello. Is recursion the only way to write loops in SQLite? No. You can do with recursives. Oh, and actually I can do with recursive with recursives. Huh. Actually, no, wait, this is easy. Because you can perform all the updates at once. Oh, but you need to know their... Yeah, that's the other problem. You need to know not only what list they are in, but the order. Wait, do you need to know the order? Does the order actually matter? I don't think the order matters. Oh, no, does it? Well, there's an easy way to find out. Which is to just intentionally break part 1 by calling shuffle. Well, hold on, let me commit this first. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. If the order doesn't matter, this problem is a little bit easier in SQLite, because then I don't have to represent both both ownership and position. That makes sense. I would just be really sad if this is the day that I stopped doing SQLite because it was the same day I did last year that I got to. Day 11, part 1. Still kind of slow. That's fine though. The fuck was that? My machine has been doing really strange things. I don't know if it's the VM or the host or... That's part 1. Yeah, and see, it didn't copy paste there either. I don't quite know what's going on there, but... Nice take us, sick time on part 1? Yeah, we zoomed. We zoomed on part 1. I mean, that's... I'm good at parsing, and about all I'm good at, right? I can think quickly, I don't know any of the math, I'm pretty good at algorithms, and I type very quickly. So I'm usually great at part 1s. And if part 2 has math, I'm garbage at it. Yeah, like today's. Oh, I don't even need the parentheses, right. Thank you, past me. This whoever the fuck wrote this pie upgrade thing. Okay. So if I shuffle the lists, do I get the same results? I think it shuffles in place. So I do this. Let me confirm that. Okay, so the order doesn't matter, which is intuitively makes sense. So I can perform. Yeah, we can just do those triggers. Okay, this will be easy. This will be easy with triggers. I don't need recursive triggers though. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Oh, and I can't do them in order. Wait, I have to do them in order. Oh, wait. But I don't care about the position. That's fine. But I do have to do the monkeys in order. That's not the worst though. Yeah, so I can basically have I can basically have a do work table which has iteration and monk, and I can have a trigger on this that performs a side effect that moves that monkey's items to something else, and also increments a value. Okay, don't need nested triggers. Great. Trigger T work. It's like after insert. After insert on work, begin, end. And then it'll be I think we'll have 2 tables. I can just parse twice. Crazy Frog, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, parsing multiple lines is going to be so shitty. Oh. Oh. They're always at constant offsets though, so it's not the. Oh wait, it's not constant offsets because this is variable length. I think I'm just gonna. I think we're gonna do a different parse than we usually do. We're gonna do a several pass parse. Create table lines s with recursive, and then s rest s select null. Your parse is so much better than mine. I realized that taking the last element of each line is the way to go. Yeah. Makes it a little bit easier. Silly parsing mistakes slow me down? Yeah. The parsing isn't the interesting SQL bit. Yeah, it's true. Just manually parse because no. we must parse. Because if we can't parse it, then you're not really solving it, right? I don't know. I'm gonna parse. Subster and then dot rest inster 1 inster and then dot rest char 10. This needs to be -1 or something. Free game at 3 AM. Please type finish it. Damn, that's good. Yeah, so it is -1. And then this is, I think, +1. Yep. Inster and then rest char 10 +1. Okay, so then I can do this. Let's start from lines where s like Starting items. I'm about to do something terrible. We are going to abuse a thing to make this work easier. If I can remember the name of the extension. I forgot to put prints percents here. Okay. Choco Jacks, hello, hello. How you doing? Meat Socks is also here. How's it going? So what I'm gonna do here is slice this part out, and then there's a JSON function that I think I used last year. JSON each. I don't know how that works though. Oh, I think I could do inner join JSON each. No, I don't think that works. I need pivot. Oh, I need pivot. No. I am home. I'm we no longer have the ultra scuffed streams. Yeah, we have to do this. Create table items. Monk int val int. With recursive. No, we want I. We want I and the line string. Insert into items. Select I. Oh, we need N also. Select I, N. From NN where I don't know, we're probably gonna need some. Let's just do, well, we're just debugging right now, so select I, N. Let me make sure. Oops. Let me make sure this is actually gonna. Wrong tab. Ooh. They increment by the same number, so we're gonna use math to get their actual their actual number there. What else says, how you doing? I'm doing fine. I am not worried about the tech sector stuff at the moment. How did I get part 2? I got an extremely good hint in chat that kind of gave away the problem. Or I guess it jogged my memory to thinking about. Like, I knew it was a modular arithmetic thing, but I wasn't sure what I wasn't sure if I needed to represent a bunch of things as modular arithmetic or represent the whole problem as modular arithmetic. And then a extremely pointed hint in chat kind of gave it away. But yeah. If you don't work in Fang or a startup, you're mostly doing okay. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Row ID -2 divided by 7, comma, subster s inster colon inster s colon space plus 3 from lines where s like okay, this song usually loops. Let's see if it's gonna loop today. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Especially if your business is rooted in something other than the technology sector, you're likely just fine. I mean, Century is kind of tech for tech, so but you know, everyone always has errors, so I don't think there's any. I have no worry. Okay, so then that makes this easier. I will be 0. N will be null, and S will be select S from items where I equals 0. Case nn.s when case when nn.s is the empty string, then nn.I plus 1, else nn.I end. Okay, so that's our monkey that we're assigning it to. N it's empty string, then null. Otherwise, oh shit. I'm going to put a comma space on the end of all of these to make this easier. Just because doing a split parsing sucks. B2B companies are doing fine in the current text space. See. This needs to be +2. Okay. Alright, when it is empty string, null, otherwise it is subster. Subster, nn.s, inster, nn.s, comma space. Oh, it's actually supposed to, we were trying to get the first one. It's actually 1 comma -2 -1. Okay, so that's gonna pluck one number. Then we just have to do the string. Okay, when it is the empty string, we need to grab the next one. Otherwise, it is subster nn.s inster nn.s comma space +2. And our condition is where nn.I is less than select max I from items lines. No such column S. No such column S. Oh my god. Going forever. Weird. Didn't find the next row. Oh. So I made the same mistake twice. That looks a little bit better. Where nn.n is not null. Electron board, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Alright, I think we have them parsed now. Or we have the items parsed. What? What? Oh, I'm chopping a character off here. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Okay, so now we have our starting items. Now we need to also parse limonks. I am back home. It's true, it's true. I was thinking about it the other day. I used to say, it's true, a lot on stream, and I feel like I don't say it as much anymore. But it used to be such a meme in my chat that people would hop into my chat and just say, Strew. It doesn't happen anymore. I have to bring back, right? I think now that I've said it out loud, that you people have noticed it, you will bring this piece of AWC lore back from the dead. I don't remember why it died though. But anyway. Okay, we have parsed the starting items. Strew, right? Yes. Yes. I can probably use the same trick. Okay, this song is definitely looping. I gave it its shot, but it's definitely looping. Sashimara, hello, hello. How you doing? Oh, how do we represent the operation? I didn't even think about that part. I need to fill my water. I'm gonna do that real quick. I will be right back. And we'll see you in a sec. Oh, that's not the right button. It's this one. Useless Pony's off to bed. Well, thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you, as always. Okay, I think, how am I gonna do this? I think I can just do a bunch of joins, because the rest of these are just scalar values, so it's not that tricky. Create table monk, which has ID. It has op, which will be varchar. It'll have varchar. Op n, which will be nullable int, which I never make things nullable. Is it just this? I think this is how you say it's not. It must be present. I think you could do int null. Is that what it is? Change table A, B, int null, C, int not null. Insert into A, null, null. Should give me a constraint error. But this should be just fine. Yeah, because the square operation is not going to have a number associated with it. Mod int. And really this should say varchar not null, int not null, blah, 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 but. Dogchef says, chat, any advice for part 2? You could scroll through this Wikipedia article. The answer is in here somewhere. Not a very good hint. And yeah, I relearn this math every year. And I don't ever use it or retain it. True monk and false monk int. Yeah, we'll just put it on online, who cares? Insert into monk. Yeah, Wikipedia is pretty good. Okay, we're gonna make a terrible select query here. Select. Oh. Just had like a really weird pain in my neck. Not even in my neck, like in my brain. It seems fake. It seems not something that should be happening. Can I interactive right here? I want to play around with the values that I have. Because how would I do that? Dot open file to reopen on a persistent database. No. Dot help. Can I read from something? Load an extension library. No. It's gonna be one of these file ones. Backup. No. Where is the one? Import? No. Imposter. Sus? What the fuck is an imposter table? Just prints a Mogus to the screen. Load file, log file, no. Once? No. Read input from file. Okay, that's what we want. So if we do dot read part one dot sqlite. Okay, can't tab complete. Error near line 47 in prepare unrecognized token colon. I wrote a Python type annotation. Ugh, now I gotta start over each time. Okay, so now I can do select row ID S from lines where S like operation. Okay, and then we can do row ID minus 3 divide by 7 to get us our actual thing there. Okay, so that's how we're gonna start this query. Select lines.rowId minus 3 divided by 7. And then this thing. We figure out the operation type. Case. When S like new equals old times old. Then square. When S like new equals old plus, then add. When S like new equals old times, then mults, else what happens if you divide by 0 in SQLite? It is, of course, no. Obviously. I guess that sort of makes sense. I have to qualify all these too because I'm going to be doing a bunch of cross joins on subqueries to get the other lines out of this. Okay, so to get the number, this will be null. Otherwise it is Oh, it's at a constant offset. So how long is this string? $25. Okay, so let's run this query here. But without me making silly mistake. Just say 26. Okay, so that gets our operation. Then we need to get the modulo out. So we are going to inner join a subquery on lines 2 dot row ID equals lines dot row ID plus 1. Matt Codes, thank you for the gift sub to Large Popping. Appreciate that. Oh, actually, we're going to say inner join lines 2 on lines 2 dot row ID equals lines dot row ID plus 1. I don't need to even do any special math here. And we need these 3 lines. Line 3, and then lines 4, and this is plus 2 plus 3. And then we do subster lines 2 dot s. Figure out how long this is. Uh, 22. Then we figure out how long this is. And these are gonna be off by 1, whatever. I will just fix them. 30. And then 1 character more for this one. Let's try this now. Anyone here good at prologue? Oh no. Haley says, forgot to remove the item from the monkey when thrown. Many calculations happened. That's funny. Syntax near from. Oh, a trailing comma. Good stupid language doesn't have trailing commas. It would be perfect otherwise. And this didn't recopy for some reason, despite me definitely hitting Control-Shift-C. I feel like there's no way I got this right the first time. But it looks right. Okay. Insert into monk, do this big select. All right, now we just need to do the actual side effects. I'm doing it in Rust and was concerned when it took longer than a minute. Oh, because you also didn't remove? Yeah, that makes sense. Did I make my work table? No. Create table work. I int monk int. Then we're gonna. I swore I did this already. Nope. Create trigger t work after insert on work begin end. This is where our magic will happen. Create table scene int it's monk int and n int, and then I guess insert into scene, select id 0 from monk, and then update scene set n plus equals select count 1 from items where items dot monk or dot I items dot monk equals new dot monk where monk equals new dot monk. Okay, so that'll update our scene count, and then we need to actually move the items to their new table. Angel Telescope says, stuck with part 2, any ideas? Look at the modular arithmetic Wikipedia page. And if you don't know modular arithmetic or haven't learned it before, it might not be helpful. Yeah. Do you like they made the Reddit for this question in response to people using the AI? No, I think AI would be able to pick up the problem prompt easier than humans. I think the prompt is written in a way such that there's the little tricky, oh yeah, divide by 3. For the people that don't read it, just miss that part entirely. What's wrong with Prolog? It just doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like a good first choice of language in current year. It feels dated. It feels like there's better choices. I don't know if there's anything wrong with it. I've never written it, so I can't accurately criticize it. It just feels dated. Minecraft 4001, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. Okay, so now we need to actually perform the update. So we need to do update items where monk equals new dot monk. Set monk equal big fucking expression. Now we need to look at this song is looping too. Not for those two, right? Kind of the main choice for logic programming challenges. Yeah, that makes sense. Or programming languages. Yes, that makes sense. Or I do know one Prolog meme, which is that it just prints no. Or is it that it just prints? Is it Prolog that just prints no, or am I thinking of a different language? One of those logic languages just no. That's what it just tells you. I don't remember if it's Prolog though, so I could be wrong there. Okay, so we need to apply our function and then integer divide by 3. And then we need to check the modulo. Okay. Oof. Oof. We need like case, a nested case. Fuck. Oh, we also need to change the item's value too. Maybe we update the value first? Yeah. Let's just update the value first, then do the movement. We'll do 2 updates. I think that's going to make this easier. Update items, set item equals big old case expression where monk equals new.monk. And then down here, we can set monk equals case item mod select monk.mod from monk where monk equals new.monk equals 0. Then it's 0. Select monk dot monk. And false monk. So this part is easy, okay. So now we need to actually do the function. So case select monk dot op from monk where monk equals new dot monk. When square, then item times item. When add, then item plus select monk dot op n from monk where monk equals new dot monk. When mult, else big old question marks should never happen. That's the first part of the expression. Then we need to floor divide by 3. You know, we can just do that here. Is there a floor in sqlite? Actually, I think it already just integer divides. I think I don't need to do anything. Yeah. And we remove this for part 2. Actually, we change this for part 2. Okay, I think that'll work. Then we need to do iteration monk iteration 0 0 union all select case monk equals select max monk from max ID from monks. Case when it is the maximum, then 0 else nn dot monk plus 1. And so we are looping through our, oh wait, this is supposed to be I. It's the same pattern though. Case when it's the max monk, then nn.I plus 1, otherwise nn.I. From nn, where I is less than 20. $76. Error near plus. Well, there's only one plus, so... I think there's only one plus. What's wrong with this expression? Reading LCM GCD functions for the future that take in a list of numbers? Yeah. Are you doing that in Java? Oh. I don't know why it's mad about the plus, but I'm definitely missing an end here. And that parenthesis was wrong. Hoping that's it? No. No such table monks. Oh, it's called monk. Okay, that thing at the end worked, but this is busted. What? But... Okay, so... I gotta figure out what's wrong with this expression here, somehow. Marcin? Or Marcin. Marcin. I used to know how to pronounce that. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Sorry I mispronounced your name. Hopefully you're doing well. I think if I just take this expression out of here and just run it, just run it normally, then the syntax error will be slightly easier to see. It's not a syntax error here. What the fuck? No such column item? Oh, it's val. What kind of bullshit error message was the thing I was getting before? Okay. Why am I getting it again now? Eric's still here? No, I think Eric has gone to another stream. Which is fair. Doesn't need to watch my stream. So it's fine with the syntax. Oh no, it's not fine with the syntax. Why? Why do you have a problem with this? Oh, I bet it's mad about this. There's no plus equals in SQL. Duh. Okay. Big numbers? Numbers don't look as big as I expect. Sumner! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hopefully you're doing well. How was your stream? What were you working on? Not sure part 2 will be possible on work stuff. Yeah, given how many iterations you have to do. Vinny KME's also here. Hello, hello. How you doing? Oh, this is the answer. No. No, it is not. What is the answer? How does the answer work here? Multiplying those together. Okay, so something is not working. Something is not right. But it's hard to know. I'm gonna put the small input into the file. And maybe it'll be a little bit easier to understand what's going on. In fact, applied a century a week back. Sadly, the position got filled. Oh no. Well, positions do open and close over time, so it's possible that'll change in the future. Hmm. 246 179. Yeah, I don't think that's right. So what I'm going to do instead is comment you out, oops, and manually run the first couple by hand. We can do insert into work values 0, 0. Then we'll do the first round. And then look at what it did. Select star from items. Select star from scene. Oh, I think I need like a for each row thing. Yeah. I don't know that that's going to make a difference though. Where did all the items go? Why are they so big? Why does number 3 have all of them? Are you doing AOC and sqlite? Yes, I am. I am indeed. I am indeed. Okay, what the fuck was supposed to happen after round 1? Where did all the items go? There's supposed to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's supposed to be 10 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items. Okay, there are 9 items. Their values look too big. Yeah, their values look way too big. Let's just do monkey 0 and see what happened with your... Where did you throw your items, Mr. Monkey? Monkey number 3 is very worried, yeah. You can see there's a free REST API to pass it multiple numbers and get back the LCM of those. That would be... That seems a little sneaky. Okay, monkey inspects item with worry level 79, multiplied to 1509, then gets divided by 3 to 500. We do see 500. Not divisible by 23, it is thrown to monkey 3. Okay, that looks correct. Then it looks at 98, which becomes 620, which is also sent to 3. Okay. That looks good so far. Let's do the next Le Monk. Okay. So... it becomes 20, and it is thrown to monkey 0. Okay, we do not see that here. So, what happened there? Are our monkeys correct? We have... Monk 0 is multiplied by 19, mod 23, true 3, false, or true 2, false 3. You are add 6, 19 to 0. You are where 13, 1, 3. You are add, yeah, okay, it's parsed fine. That's not the problem. Bag Potato says, are we on part 2? I was starting to spare it until it clicked. Yeah, no, I'm doing part 1 in SQLite. Yeah, I'm still going. I know. It's 2 a.m. What am I doing? Bag of Potatoes, Lolo. Can you come up with a program to find memory leaks in SQLite and call it Lequel Site? Oh no. Okay, so what fuck give? That should be impossible. I and monk. Yeah, so we should have tried to update monk 1. But some reason we have updated, or we have sent things to places they should not be. Like up here, the first monkey worked great. Second monkey, not so much. I wonder if I'm missing types somewhere. Make sure we got types on everything. That one doesn't matter. That one is good. This one, we definitely did all the types. That has types, you have types. Hey, they all have types, so it's not that. This is fun brought to you by 2 a.m. Yeah. Gonna go eat. Sounds good, sounds good. I am also hungry. But I cannot food until I have finish. Okay. So this makes no sense. Okay, well, I can get rid of this because we know the number of items is staying constant. We know this is working. And I'm gonna put this in between here so that we can see what numbers change. Okay, so we should have looked at 54. And it should have become 20 somehow. But instead, it became 342? Which makes me think that it ran monkey 0's thing rather than the Rather than, oh, actually work table doesn't use I at all, so I can actually just get rid of I. I don't think that's the problem. I don't think that's the problem, but... Gamely, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Adrian DA, hello, hello. Finally finishing the parsing part. Hour and a half after I got the answers. Okay, that didn't fix it, though. So what is the problem here? Let's look at our scene table too. Just to make sure that that update is also broken. Okay, so we saw 2 things in monk 0, that looks right. We saw 4 things in monk 1, that is correct, but this is wrong. So... So what gives? Like, is this somehow wrong? This worked. This query worked great. This query did not, though, for some reason. Or one of these queries did not. Yeah, like this didn't work right. There's no way that it should have gotten 3 here. These numbers are wrong too. So I wonder if we found a bug in SQLite. What happens if we just run this insert? Then what does it do? If we process one of them out of order. Yeah, it also runs the wrong monk. Why is it always 0? Like it's this query. Something's wrong with this query. I could write all these out because it might be that. Gonna look gross, but I slightly don't trust the switch statement style here. But this query is wrong too. This one wasn't working either. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to comment out each of these parts and see how the parts are operating. Then we can start finding the things that are going wrong. Right now, I'm trying to debug everything at the same time, which is difficult. Okay. So we are just going to do monk 1. And I know that's not correct because it's out of order. Hard code 1, 2, 3, 4 in the output of those cases instead of the actual calc. Yeah, that would be one way. Okay, so 1 started at 54. These are the 4 values that are being modified here. And it should have added 6, but instead it multiplied it. So that's already wrong. So So it has used monk 0 for some reason. What if we insert into debug select new.monk? Okay, so that's fine. That's working. Why is it not working in here though? Okay, what does this give me? Oh no. Oh, I've done something terrible. Oh no. Oh, I just blew away all the code that I wrote for the last couple hours. I guess I can scrub the VOD and copy it out of there. Oh, that's very pain. I don't think I have it open anywhere else. Oh, I can get most of it back from here. 10 files? No. Oh. Oh, that's so painful. All right, we're gonna try and speed copy it out of the VOD. Oh, that's so depressing. That's so depressing. Is the VOD even available while I'm streaming? Is that a thing? Can I scroll through stuff? I don't think I can. Oh, that's pain. You know what we're gonna do? Yeah, what we're gonna do is I think that's actually a good idea. It's 2 a.m. I think I'm gonna pause here, end the stream, copy the code, and then tomorrow we'll start early again and finish this off. It's definitely doable. I'm very close to getting it right. Losing all my work like that is shitty though. So we're gonna work on this tomorrow. I definitely did a big dumb there. But yeah, next time. Anyway, that's gonna wrap us up. Let's see if there's anyone else still streaming this. Who are we sending everyone off to? It looks like Time Enjoyed is streaming this, so we're gonna go say hi to her. What a depressing way to end the stream. Bag of Potatoes, thank you for the follow though. Oh yes, YouTube, Twitter, Discord, do all those things. And thank you all for stopping by, and I will see you around.